Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Noel. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. Now, today's no different. Today, we're back to talk about Ronald Richards and Erika Girardi. The saga continues. Guys, this Twitter feed, I can't, but of course, we've been talking about it, so we're not going to stop now. Before we do, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Now, we all know that Erika Girardi is not fond of Ronald Richards being a part of the case. She's actually put out a few motions trying to get him taken off the case. I believe that's what they're called. Anyways, she's been trying to get him off of the case for quite some time. You know, her and her defense team, they feel like he is exhibiting tabloid-like behavior because he is talking about the case very openly on social media. But at the end of the day, I look at it like this. If you've seen the OJ trial, if you've seen any trial, you see where the attorneys come out of the courtroom and they're talking to a mass amount of press. Now, what's the difference with going on social media? Because when they talk to the press, that goes on to the New York Times, New York Post, Page 6. This is exactly the same thing. He's just putting it on social media and they're picking it up off of social media and writing articles about it. I don't really see anything wrong with it. But again, I'm not a part of the case, so I don't have a dog in this fight. Well, over this past weekend, this holiday weekend, it seems like there have been a lot of back and forth posts between other content creators and Ronald Richards. It's been interesting, and I haven't commented too much on it because I like to stay out of that sort of thing. But it seems like Erika Girardi has been following it. She went on to tweet, "Ronald Richards, you need Lexapro." 3 laughing, crying emojis saying, "Talk about unraveling." Ouch. Now, before this post, there was obviously something that made Erika put this out there, and Ronald Richard weighed in on a conversation between Twitter users, some of whom are in his corner and they appreciate his posts, and some who are not a fan of his online comments. Well, after one particular man claimed that Ronald Richards would get about $12 million out of the $25 million pending lawsuits against Erika, this user was accusing Ronald Richards of hurting many of the victims even more than Erika Girardi has. However, Ronald did note that he's not going to make a dime unless he actually recovers any of this money from Erika and Tom. He still has to trace down the assets, trace down the money. Where is it coming from? Where is it going? He still has a big job to do. So he won't get anything close to $12 million unless he finds at least $25 million. And even still, there are fees that come out. Like, I can see why he would be a little annoyed by that post. But again, I don't know the total breakdown of it. I'm just watching all of this unravel on Twitter like you guys are. And of course, hold on, wait, there's more. Ronald Richards also said, "We also don't get anything if we don't collect anything, and the victims are going to get paid much more from the settlements than if Erika decides to return some of the $25 million. But the only way to get her to do anything is from pressure, and the firm already paid those expenses." Okay. Again, it's like dealing with anyone else. If you tweet out something to Lisa Rinna and you challenge her, she's going to comment back. Kelly Dodd's going to comment back. Erika Girardi is going to comment back. And Ronald Richards in this case is no different. If you say something and he feels like you might have the wrong information, he's going to answer you back. That's what he's doing. This same Twitter user actually also tweeted, "Ronald Richards is spreading lies, mistruths, and half-truths about Erika and suggesting that Erika Girardi has a mental health issue. The Lisa Rinna stuff and her kids, Alyssa Miller and RR, which is Ronald Richards, are the ones who actually have those records, and he knows exactly where the money went. He is just trying to ruin her." But of course, Ronald Richards did respond, and he said, "You sound like you work for Erika's attorney. Fact is that she put her mental health issue by publicly disclosing the drugs she takes," which would be the comment that she said during the Dinner Party from Hell Part 2 when she said Lexapro. Okay. And then he ended that off with, "We can comment on what she says she's ingesting." Now, we all know that he's getting attacks from all ends, and he also, again, goes back at you too. So it's like this kind of ping pong match that never ends. But he wasn't just getting attacks. There was another woman who allegedly worked for Tom Girardi before, and she's coming in to defend Ronald Richards. This is what she said. Ronald is sharing updates that no one else does, helping keep public pressure and creating awareness. There can be a lot of valuable information he and others investigating can gather by listening to the crowd. Ronald also commented on that by saying the only way Erika is going to have to deal with this prospectively from her future earnings is if she activates her moral compass, oh my gosh, and realizes that she's not going to get away with keeping $25 million in improperly diverted firm expenses. Ending that part off with, right now she is hiding her source of income. This never ends. Now, this same woman also commented and said, I appreciate the Amex share. It was interesting seeing how much Tom spent on IAOTP. I have to break that down and see what exactly that means. But then she said, since he was trying to use the fact his picture was up on Times Square to convince me to sign the settlement that would have destroyed us, okay, he used his PR to pressure and manipulate people that he exploited. Ronald Richards commented back, yes, the Amex share is not Erika's records yet. She's complaining about it like she gave them to us, which obviously we know that that is not something that she gave to them. And then he added, we have never published any discovery she provided, which is nothing pre-separation. Now I have a feeling that this is far from over. As this continues to unravel and unfold, people will continue to challenge Erika Girardi, challenge Ronald Richards. There is a huge divide right now. At the end of the day, I've said this multiple times and I can't keep saying it enough. The victims are the most important. Not what you think Ronald Richards is getting, not what you think Erika Girardi is losing. None of that. The victims who need money for medical expenses. How are they going to survive? Widows, orphans. We can't forget about that because this is so glamorized by having the involvement of a housewife because her husband was the one who was scamming these people. We can't forget what's actually important. Guys, I want to know what you think about the tweets. How do you feel about Ronald Richards going back and forth with some of the different Twitter users? And how do you feel about Erika Girardi saying that he's unraveling, pretty much saying that you need Lexapro? Is this a smart move? Well, I don't want to just give you my opinion. I want to hear what yours is. So guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now with that, we'll see you next time. Bye guys.